Hey, how's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. Let's see, waiting for a few people to get on. Like always, just sharing a few little words before we start getting some viewers on here. We got one, two. So today's Sunday. Oh my, I almost ended that. Today's Sunday. Want to do our first special guest Sunday and introduce um, someone I've known for quite some time since a young age, little league. We grew up playing together, and he's in the financial advisement industry now. And part of what I want to do with these lives is connect you guys with people I've connected with as well. My network, share my network with you guys, share my resources with you guys, so that you guys are able to utilize them as well and take their advice, take their knowledge, take their information to your advantage as well. And I'm in the real estate profession, but there's a lot of people that we work with as well. Whether they're in the financial realm, whether they're attorneys, title companies, construction workers, builders, people of that nature. I like to connect with a lot of different people, in different professions, and I want to be able to share those connections with you guys so that you guys are, like I mentioned, able to utilize them to your advantage. So, without further ado, I think I invited him already. He should be on. Let's see. Eric, can you hop on, man? Are you able to hop in, brother? If you are, hop. This is my first time doing this, so give me 1 second to get this. Yo, can you? Are you able to get in? Let me see. I see you're there. Bring on. All right, I'm gonna add you. Let's see. Is
Yo, yo, what up?
what's up, Eric? How you doing, brother?
Doing good, and yourself?
Good, man. It's Sunday. We got our getting a little bit of rest in, but preparing for the week. You know how that is.
Nice, nice. Likewise,
So, hey, man,
same
I
here.
want to thank you for joining. And something that I've been saying in the few minutes before you hopped on. Something I want to do and utilize with these lives is share people that I've connected with. Whether they're in real estate, or they're in the financial markets, or they're in building their own businesses, their own services, their products, innovation, things of that nature, and help them share their product, their services to my network as well, so that they're able to branch out and provide their service, their information to everybody tuning in and watching these lives. So first and foremost, thanks for hopping on. I know it was late minute, but you're there, you're ready to roll. So that shows a lot about you. Uh,
Yes, sir.
what brought you to this profession? What is it that you do? What can you share with us?
For sure, for sure. So I'm sorry, I have a lag on mine. So
Do you got a lag?
yeah, I hear it playing back. Give me 1 second.
You good? You good?
Why is it doing that? Okay. Okay.
Got to connect that Wi-Fi.
Is that no? I'm not missing. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, yeah. So kind of like what brought my interest to it is I've always been into like the investment world, things of that nature. It's always brought my interest. I'm a big numbers guy, so I've always been interested in math and things like that. So um, that's like the type of things that just really brought me into the financial world, and just real interested in like the investments and things like that. And then I've always been interested in just helping out people, um, whether it be personal or now through financial advice. But I've always been interested in just being able to help out people reach their next step or goal, whatever that is.
Awesome, awesome, man. So obviously you're in the financial advisement realm. What are some services, or what are, kind of the day-to-day activities that you do to help these people out, your customers out? What is it that you do?
So I just help them basically accumulate their wealth, whether it be at the very beginning or towards the end of their life, closer more towards retirement. But I just help them reach different milestones in their life, different financial milestones. So whether it be just protecting the family, protecting the assets that they have, or if it's accumulating wealth for a financial goal that they have in the future, or if they're more planning towards retirement, that's around the field I lay around.
Okay. And so, obviously, a lot of the people that will watch this, they're our age group, people that either we went to school with, or, people that we grew up around. And, obviously they have family, they have their aunts, they have their uncles going into retirement or whatever it may be. Is there any, advisement that you would, some basic tips or basic information that you could, kind of push out there so that they're gaining awareness of this power, the sources that they could utilize with, working with you?
For sure. So I'd say it starts with just meeting up with someone like a financial professional like me, or just starting to get the knowledge and doing your own research. That's one of the main things, is always doing your own research, really understanding what your goals are, and that way we can understand the time frame that we have to accomplish those goals. So just really having a clear idea of what you want in your goals in life. What do you want in your retirement? Some people want to be able to go vacation, or some people more so just want to be at home and be with the family. So it's just what's your goal in life? Just really having a clear view on that. And once we get together, we just see the time frame that we're working with, and we go from there, building your plan. But I feel like the number one thing you can do to really help out someone like me in my position is just really understanding what your goals are and the time frame you're trying to accomplish those goals. Just so we really understand and we really can get the most out of each other when it comes to this.
Beautiful, beautiful. And because you work in the financial markets, right? Investing for long term growth. Do you only focus on long term, or do you do a little bit of short? What are some of your?
For sure, for sure. So we do everything. When it comes down to it. We do short-term and long-term positions. More of your short-term growth and things like that. It just depends on what your risk management is, because it really does acquire a lot of risk when it's short-term growth and things like that. But we take everything into consideration. That's why we really need to hear out what your plans are, what you're trying to do. See the type of person you are, the type of risk that you're willing to take, just to properly customize your plans for the future. I wouldn't want to put someone in a position that they don't want to be in, just because it's not what they want, so they're not going to see the benefit in that. So it's always very beneficial to know the goals, know the risk, and if it's something short term, for sure, that's something we do take part in. We take part in the short term growth as well as your long term growth.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. And so, for anybody listening, do you offer, consulting services? Is there something that you do beforehand, before you start actually working an account? What do you
sure.
offer?
So most of the time we meet up and have a conversation. I never know if you're in a position to actually move forward. So the best thing we can do is just have a conversation. The conversation is just seeing, like I said, your goals and things you want to do. We look into what you're already doing, what position you are in, and if you even need our help. If you don't need our help, then we kind of just steer you along the lines of when you do need our help, or if you are in position to expand and things like that, then we're going to go ahead and show you the options that you do have. But it all starts with a conversation. Or conversation, like when you meet up with me, it's always free, it's always in your benefit. And from there on, that's when we move on. So we're always going to show you everything you have in front of you as an option. And then it kind of just depends on the risk you're willing to take at that point.
Awesome, man. Awesome. I hope
I hope anybody watching this, I hope anybody, listening, understands the power behind, wealth management, having a financial advisor, like Eric or anybody else out there, because these can definitely help you set up, for not just your future wealth, but, create a path to generational wealth, for your future family, and help them set up, along the lines from the information that you learn, the experiences you encounter, with working with someone in that profession, that's information, that's knowledge that you can pass down, and I think, you definitely, everybody needs to have somebody like Eric in their tool belt. If you are serious about, creating and sustaining wealth, over your lifetime, and, and what you leave past your lifetime, definitely.
For sure, for sure. And just to give a little more background, I work for a non-mutual company, so we're not dictated by any of the stockholders on the stock market. Everything's always beneficial for the people who invest with us, which are our policy owners. Any of the investments you do, it's always for you. Anything our company does, it's going to be in the benefit for our policy owners. So we've been around for 176 years. It's a really, really old company. We are, when it comes to financial strength in the insurance world, we're the highest rated. So it's just a really, really established company that I work for. They provide me with all the tools I need, whether it be seminars or actual specialists and consultants that I need to talk to when it comes to business management or family management or family business management. It kind of goes across the line. They provide me with everything I need. I just have to ask the professionals as well. So it's just a really, really established company that I work with.
And that's good, because you definitely have resources that in your own tool belt, for the people you work with, the people that you worked along with, so that's also, more resources that people could utilize, just from working with you, for sure. Definitely.
For sure. Everything comes when you work with me, you're gonna get your CPAs, your lawyers, and things like that come with it. Everything's protected by New York Life. We take it real. How can I explain? It's really important to us when all the assets you have are protected and things like that. So that's no joke when it comes to those conversations, and we take it very serious from that point on.
Awesome, bro. I mean, honestly, if you don't have any assets yet or want to get started, this goes out to, any experienced investors or, anybody really, you work with all individuals, and I know you'll definitely be a useful tool for a lot of people to definitely benefit for their future wealth sustainability, and so, me personally, something I like to preach a lot about, is mindset, self-motivation, self development. Is there any, motivational tips or guidance that you utilize in your day-to-day that you would, like to share with anybody, share with everybody?
For sure. I'm a big promoter of health as well. Wealth starts with the health. If you see any of my personal stuff, I'm a big marathon runner, so that's one of my main things. I start with that. A lot of the things I do, it really does take into consideration how healthy you are and things like that. So even just when it comes to investments and things of that nature, it does open up a lot more doors when you are healthy and have the right mindset to make the proper decisions and just see the long-term goals when it comes to everything. Another thing I always preach is just accumulating your wealth is going to require you to be at that older age and things. So like I say, I'm a real promoter of health is wealth. That's one of the main things I always push, especially with all the people I work with. I try to really motivate them to take that extra step to put their fitness first and things like that, their health first.
Awesome. That's health is wealth. That's definitely something that I preach, most definitely all the time. I know. Hey, well, Eric, I told you we want to keep this short and simple.
Yes,
I appreciate your time, man. You definitely dropped some good nuggets on here, and you definitely, everybody listening, everybody watching, definitely look out and reach out to Eric. I'm gonna drop his Facebook page here, so you guys can reach out to him, or he can reach out to you guys, however you want to go about it. Is there anything you want to plug in before I let you go, man?
For sure. Just follow me on my Instagram page. I like to drop a little more information on there more than anything.
Okay.
It's Oscar at New York, NYL. And whenever it comes to just starting off, man, it's all starting with a conversation. Don't be afraid to have this conversation. Everyone starts off at a different point in their life, and everyone has a different starting off point as well. So we just need to have a conversation, see where you're at, what you're trying to accomplish, and from that point on, we move forward. We see what we can really benefit, what we can really bring to the table to benefit you at that point.
Awesome, brother. I'll tag your Instagram handle on
Awesome,
on
man. Thank you
post.
for
That
having
way
me on here.
Hey, I appreciate you coming on, man. So, definitely be on the lookout for these lives, and any way that you can help, the people that I'm connecting with, we're always here to help each other, connect with each other, and build that network, because I definitely believe, our network is within our network. It's about who you know and who you're able to connect
same
with.
here, man. You're only as strong as what team you have behind you. So your networking is very important.
Most definitely, man. Hey, well, I appreciate you, brother. Let's see if I have you on again, man, and we'll catch up
I'll
later down the
be on
road.
again.
Yeah,
And
for
answer
sure.
any questions that anyone might have when it comes to retirement building. Roth IRAs is a big question that everyone always has. Stocks, cryptos, anything you have, any questions you might have, I'm more than happy to be on here again and explain any of that stuff with you or have a conversation.
Yeah, most definitely. We're gonna have some conversations, but hey, so I'm gonna tag you up on this post. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Thank you, Eric, once again for being on, man. I hope you guys gained a good amount of information, get a little bit of tools that you could add, and if you have any questions, reach out to the man himself. He is available and he's out there to help you guys just as much as everybody else is, here to seek help or give help, and so appreciate you, Eric, and I appreciate everybody watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.